Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It is Lindsay and Olivia down here for your exercise class today. I hope you've been enjoying all of our videos. Today we're going to get warmed up with our cardio, a short little warm-up, and then we'll get into our strength and a little bit of balance routine today. So we'll go ahead and get started. Inhale, big breath up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more, big inhale up. And exhale down, roll your shoulders back. So today I'll be doing all of this standing, and Olivia will be doing all the seated. She'll have some great options for you from the chair. So go ahead and take it side to side, get your back warmed up a little bit. Hips in a big circle, or if you're seated, just taking that upper body in a big circle. Switch directions. Very good. We're just going to lift and lower the right knee. Just loosen up that hip flexor a little bit. Take your time, pull it up and down. A little bit of balance practice if you're standing. Always have a chair or your countertop next to you. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Same thing. Pull that knee up, bend down. Good. You can rest that side. Kick out your lower right leg. Loosen up your knee joint a little bit. Switch to your other side. Very good. Right foot in a circle. Switch directions. Left foot in a circle. Switch directions. Go ahead, take your right hand to your right shoulder, right elbow in a big circle.
Don't let me forget afterwards. We should do a short little dance video and just have it randomly pop up on there.
Okay. Switch directions.
Just like the cha-cha or something. That'd be fun.
And to the other arm, left elbow in a big circle, or whichever side you're on. Switch directions. Go ahead and take your arms out to the side. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Bring the elbows together and apart. Squeeze in the back. Bring them out to the side. Work on range of motion. Push up towards the ceiling. Pull down. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Press up. Pull down and squeeze. One more. Press up and squeeze down. Very good. Go ahead. Gently just come up on your toes. Back on the heels. Very good. We'll go ahead and get started with the march today. Like always, take this at your pace. Slow it down as much as you need to, or speed it up as much as you need to. Toe taps out in front. When you're ready, opposite hand reaches out. Again, you can always relax one or the other. You don't have to add both in. If you can, reach a little further across your body with that toe tap. Press both hands out in front. Keep your toe tap going. Change it to a heel tap. Keep the hands reaching out. You can slow it down if you need to. Goal of this one, straighten the leg out a little bit more. Push it out there. Let's go opposite. Let's go. Gotta figure it out. We'll go same arm, same leg. Reaching up. Same arm, same leg. We'll make the brains work a little differently. And if you can here, reaching up and over a little bit. Stretch out the sides of the body. And again, if you can, both hands reach up, or just take it just to your heel tap. Slow down the reaches if you need to. Bring it back to your march. Let the arms relax. We'll take it to a side step. Side to side, big step, side to side. Sorry, I'll get on the same. There we go. Side steps. You can let your arms hang if you're standing if you want to. You can also do it while you're seated if that's comfortable for you. Here again, you have that option. Slow it down. Work on those big steps. Side to side. Open up those hips a little bit. Yeah. Good. From here, we're going to bring the heels up behind. If you're seated, you can either bring the knees up or tap the toes back, whatever's comfortable. If you're standing or seated, you can do a little bicep curl with it if you want. Very good. We're going to take it to opposite elbow, opposite knee. And slow it down here. Bring it back to your march. Taking it to jumping jacks. Tap your toes out. Okay. Great option here with Olivia while she's seated. She got both arms, both legs going at the same time. If you're really comfortable with it, you want to take it to that full jumping jack, you certainly can. Very good. And again, come back to your march, catch your breath. Next, we're going to come to your V step. Okay, so you're going to start with your right foot first. Big step right, big step left, right, left. So big steps, go at your pace. Add your arms if you want. Same arm, same leg. You don't have to. And we'll switch to the other side. Very good. Bring it back to your march. Just where you catch your breath. Take those deep breaths. We've got 30 seconds of high knees. Here we go. Pull those knees up. Remember, when we are sitting a little bit more than normal, those hips get really tight. This is a good one to continue to practice. Pull those knees up. Work on those chair stands. Keep them up there. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Take a little breather. Catch your breath. Grab a drink of water if you need to. We'll get into our strength next. So, if you want weights, you can do weights. or you can just do range of motion. It doesn't matter either. So if you have weights or you have soup cans, if you have anything in your room and you want to use those, feel free to grab those. Now we're going to start with lower body. Olivia's going to have some different options for you. We're going to start with a squat first. So if you want to do high knees or whatever you want to do. For the lower body, we'll go with the squat, sitting those hips back. We'll go for time today. So go on at your own pace on your squat. Sit the hips back. Here we go. Make sure you're breathing. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Calf raise is next. Just coming up onto the toes. If you want to put your weights on your knees, you can leave them off to the side. Standing up, you can drop your weights off to the side if you don't want them. Here we go, up on the toes. You can come back on the heels a little bit if you want. Little pause at the top. Keep your core pulled in, stomach is tight. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So next we're going to come to a little lunge. So Olivia will turn to the side and kind of step back a little bit. So for those that are standing, you're just going to step 1 foot back. We'll lunge down, come back up, or if you want to take that stepping lunge, you certainly can. Alrighty, here we go. I'm just going to step back, lunge down, back up. Guys want to join us? No takers. Good, keep breathing. 10 seconds on this side. 3, 2, 1. Rest, shake it out a little bit. Same thing on the other side. Keep that chest up tall. Here we go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. You can set your weights off to the side. We're going to go with a side leg raise. So Olivia will slide out just a little bit, tap it out to the side, pull it back in so that she's opening up those hips still a little bit. For those that are standing, just taking it out to the side and back down. Use a chair, countertop, whatever you need. Core, pull in, sit or stand up tall. Out to the side, back down. Toes are pointed forward. Here we go. Again, if it's just pulling it out to the side this far, that's fine. If you have a little more range of motion, bring it up a little higher. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out a little bit. Very good. Switch to the other side. Same thing on the other side. You can just switch. You don't have to be watching us. Whatever you need to do. Same thing on the other side. Leg raise, stand up tall, or sit up tall. Here we go. Always check in with your posture, with your core throughout. Couple more. And rest. Very good. Shake that side out a little bit. Next, we're moving on to our upper body. Okay, so go ahead and grab those weights if you have weights. Again, you can always just work on range of motion stuff with the upper body. That is completely fine. So we're going full reps, bicep curls, curl up to your shoulders, slow under control, back down, no swinging. Here we go. Curl up, slow, and control back down. I don't want any of this, okay? Slow and controlled. And make sure you're breathing. Couple more. And rest. Very good. Next is shoulder shrugs. So weights are just off to the side. Shrug the shoulders up. Drop them down slow and under control. Go ahead. Shrug them up. Drop them down. When you come down, try and roll back just a little bit. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Next is shoulder press. So you're going to press up towards the ceiling. Again, ditch those weights or whatever you have. Just work on range of motion. Stand up tall. Push them straight up. Here we go. Push up and down. Slow, under control. Again, you can always alternate one then the other. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax down. We'll break it up a little bit. Do some side bends. So you can just have your weights off to your side. You're standing up tall. We're not here rounded. Sit up tall, okay, but not too far. Take it side to side. Go ahead, side to side. Pull the belly button in. You can pause a little at the middle. Three, 2, 1. Very good. Next, we're going to go with tricep kickbacks. So elbows are bent. Okay, however it's comfortable for you. If you can, how's that work? Does that work okay? Yeah. If we do both? Yeah. You can straighten out both other ones. Same time. Yeah. However it works for you. That's comfortable. How about if it's comfortable for you? Yeah. If you want to do both. If it's more comfortable for you to take one weight, elbows are in, straighten out up top, you can always do that. Whichever option works best for you. We're learning as we go here. All right, hinging at the hips. If you have both, straighten all the way out, pull it back in. Go ahead. And if you are, keep going. If you are having one weight, just remember, elbows are in, okay? Yep. Keep those elbows tucked in. That's going to utilize those tricep muscles a little bit more. Okay, if you have more of the shoulder issues, just stick with the kickbacks here. Got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Go ahead and rest. We're going to go upright row next. So with your upright row, you can do 1 or 2 weights, either one. So you're pulling up to your chin, elbows go out, slow and control back down. Go ahead, pull up and back down. Got a big old ab. What is that? Basement. Last 10 seconds. And rest. Very good. This next one, you just need one weight. We're working on range of motion, internal, external. If you're seated, you can always turn to one side if it's more comfortable. However it's comfortable for you, just starting in one hand, elbow is tucked in, rotate that weight out as far as you're comfortable going. Bring it back in. Under control, out, back in. This is always great to do without a weight as well. You're just working on the range of motion. Couple more. And rest. Very good. Shake that arm out a little bit. Switch to the other side. Same thing. Here we go. Rotate out, back in. Again, notice how the elbow stays in. None of this right here. Elbows tucked in. Got 10 seconds. And rest. Very good. Shake the arms out. We'll come to just a little bit of balance here. You can stay in the chair. If you're in the chair, you can just work on a little bit of that hip flexor strength. So like we've been doing, I'm staying nice and simple. Just come to your single leg balance. Start on whichever side you want, standing or sitting up tall. If you're in the chair, just pulling a knee up. Okay, as far as you're comfortable going, just working on hip flexor strength. If you're standing, you want to try this as well, that's fine. Take a few deep breaths here. You can look side to side, whatever is going to challenge you. Very good. Switch to the other side, same thing. Choose what's challenging for you. Okay, if you want a little bit more of a kickback, you can certainly do that now. High knee, or just hold. And look side to side, or just look straight ahead. Don't make any mean faces at us for what we've done today. Very good. Everyone go ahead and take a seat. We're going to get to just a little bit of core. If you have something next to you that you'd like to use for sit-ups, feel free to grab that at this time. So just regular sit-ups first. Slide forward in your chair. Make sure you're forward in that chair, not far enough forward you're going to slip off, but enough that when you lean back, it's work to come forward. Ready? Here we go. Regular sit-up. Exhale, come up. Inhale down. Exhale, come up. At your own pace. Ten seconds. And rest. Very good. The next one, you're going to lean back just a little bit. Take the weight side to side. If you feel comfortable on this one, okay, the next option would be to pull those feet up off of the floor. Don't have to do that. Lean back slightly, side to side. Here we go. Keep that back straight as you're leaning or reaching side to side. Keep breathing. Couple more on each side. And you can rest. Very good. You can set that weight or whatever you have off to the side. Last one we're going to do, you have options. Okay, you lean back if you want to do, okay, a little lower intensity version here. Okay, just straighten the legs out, leaning back a little bit. Okay, back is still not touching. Okay, the next intensity, you're pulling the knees in. Go ahead. Pull those knees in. You can always bring it to that flutter kick. Okay, we're just trying to hit lower abs here. Speed it up if you want a little more, or slow it down. It's under control. 10 seconds. And rest. Very good. You can go ahead, reach forward if you need a little quick stretch. Reach to the back of your chair, press your chest forward. Last thing before we finish stretching, we've got our chair stance. You can never go to class without chair stands, right? Nothing's changed down here. All right, so you have your chair stands. On your chair stands, you're forward in your chair, remember, feet shoulder width apart. If you cannot get yourself up without using the arms of the chair, that is fine. You're just trying to use those legs as much as you can, especially when we're sitting a little bit more. Have to remember we need to be able to get up and out of our chairs still, okay? So Olivia will go ahead and use her arms just a little bit, okay? I will be not using them, okay? So whatever works for you, you got 30 seconds. Here we go. So on this, make sure, bring that weight forward, over those feet. Bring yourself up, lean forward, standing up. Good. Like always, if you can only get 1 or 2 through this time, that is fine. 10 seconds. It's about quality, not quantity. We want to be able to get out of that chair. 3, 2, 1, you can rest. Okay. Take a deep breath, catch your breath. We'll get to some stretching. Sit up tall, reach over to one arm of your chair. Spine is long. Keep those knees pointed forward. Slow your breath. Switch sides. Very good. Go ahead and straighten one of those legs out. You can lean out over the opposite or reaching down towards the toes. Trying to keep that back as straight as you can. Switch sides. These are feeling really good today. Go ahead and stick with one a little bit longer than another if it feels good today. Very good. Go ahead and walk those feet out a little bit. Press your hands or elbows into the knees. You can reach to the floor if that's comfortable. You can let the head hang down a little bit. You can nod your head yes or shake it no if that feels good. Slowly bring it back up. Right ankle to left knee or whichever side. Or you can cross those ankles. If you need a little bit more, you can fall forward into that. Okay, if you need a little less, just stay sitting up tall. Same thing from the ankles crossed position. Switch legs. Very good. We'll go ahead to upper body. Take one arm across. Use the other arm. Pull that arm in. Make a fist and release. Switch sides. Make a fist and release. Little tricep stretch. One hand to the shoulder. Press that elbow up. You can reach up and over. You can try and interlace the fingers behind the back or reach them towards each other. Switch sides, same thing. Pat that shoulder, reach back. And relax down. Let's go palms up, palms down, just a little pancake flip, rotation over. Very good. And then the ankles, same thing, rotate out and back in. Very good. Go ahead and take your chin over one of the shoulders. Look back as far as you're comfortable going. And to the other side. Gently roll your head from side to side. A couple times you can look up and down. Nice and easy. Whatever works for you. reach that right hand up towards the ceiling. Reach over to the other side, to the left side. Feel that stretch through your side body. Inhale, exhale, reach a little further, lengthen. Slowly come up. Left hand comes up. Reach over to the other side. Inhale, exhale, lengthen just a little further. Very good. Slowly come back up. We'll finish with those deep breaths. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, forward. Again, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, forward. One more. Inhale, reach it up, lengthen. Exhale, come forward. Thank you all for joining us today, and thank you to Olivia for helping us out. Have a good day.